Sincere greetings to our dear audience and viewers, beginning with citizens of the Republic of the Gambia, those within and outside, by extension to citizens of other countries. I am Ambassador Essa Bokarr. This will be the third part of our sessions today to discuss or diagnose the dossier of former President of the Republic of the Gambia, Yahya Jammeh. On this segment, I am going to address the cabinet minister or ministers or other government officials who are fumbling in the dark, misinforming the public, whether they know it or not, and also stirring the psyche of society to cause paralysis in certain individuals who are not even familiar with dossiers like this, because some people thought that the Yahya Jammeh dossier is over. Even if he is sending audios, organizing meetings within the country, I think a responsible government should not be the ones engaging in tirades and threats and bluffs here and there. No. Maturity is never loud. Okay? Standards and values are never flashy. What is classic in the act should not be confused with what is coming from the pitfalls of, the culture of clowns. It's not good. Okay? Some people are sitting there or standing before others saying that, what I realize, especially meetings, I see that everybody is trying to be a president. I don't know whether the president knows it or not. He may think they're supporting him, but most of the time, some ministers will stand up and say, they're the ones who will be the ones who sign this, who do this. What about if you are not there tomorrow? Is this about an individual or an institution? That's why in other countries, when they send letters, when they send letters, they will send it to the Ministry of Works, Infrastructure and Communication. I'm just giving an example. Or the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But they don't send it to a person. Because you can be out of that place tomorrow. Why use the I factor in this thing? In a team, there is nothing like I. It is TEAM, for goodness sake. Okay? Some people will speak to a point where Gambians may think that you are thinking that you are, strengthening your presence and then solidifying your presence as a government that can handle any situation, when actually you are doing the contrary. Because the more you talk about it, the more people will feel jittery and feel what is unsaid. You see, there is a proverb in Pulofuta. They say, which means the speaker or the talker would always think that the one nodding doesn't have sense. Of course they do. There is this, person in Texas state. I can call him a mentor. He once told me this. He said, Essa, the one talking has only the mouth or the tongue, but the one listening has more arsenal with them. They have their eyes, they have their ears, they have their mind, they have their heart, combination of thought and feelings. They have all that when you are talking to them. So be careful. Of course, he was not telling me to be careful. I am the one who is saying be careful to you, because we were discussing about strategies of approach of communication, going through professional training. People know that every head in the world is divided into 4 parts. There is one part that is called the analytical, the other one is called the will, the other one is called the soul, and the other one is called the emotional. Every head and every person in the world. The way you send your messages, some people receive your messages and process them professionally within the context of psychology, psychodynamics, and everything. Do you know that? There are body language experts. If you come and start telling people that, oh, I am not scared, I'm not afraid, they know what your hand is saying and what your eyes are saying. It's not what your tongue is announcing from your thought and from your feelings. No. Yeah. There is a proverb in Wolof. They said, Lu nobbu si xol feeñ ci kanam. What is in the heart, even if you want to suppress it, will radiate on your face. Experts look at you. They know. Before I end this video, I want to talk to certain individuals who keep on talking about passports, overflight landing clearance. You know, you're talking about overflight landing clearance, all the stuff. That is bogus, because the people you are talking to, you may think you are mesmerizing them or impressing them because you are the professional handling that area. Did Yahya Jammeh tell you that he is using a flight to come? Did he tell you that he needs a passport? And some are saying that he has an expired passport. You know, those things make me laugh. Did you ever receive a call from Yahya Jammeh? Do you know what kind of number he uses? What about if Yahya Jammeh's number is associated to Dubai? Example I'm giving you. What about if the numbers he's using are numbers associated to Belgium, for example? Do you know? You don't. You see, being in government doesn't mean that you know everything. Some people, when they are invited on media platforms or when they are speaking at rallies, the patronage, the paternalistic approach of speaking to people makes me wonder sometimes. I say, what's going on here? Being a minister or being a president or being the head of an institution doesn't mean you are an expert subject matter, or you are a subject matter expert, I would say rather. That does not mean that. Some of us knew about overflight landing clearance when we were way too young. I was handling that desk at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Go through the archives in the Gambia. Go to Gambia Airways. Go to Gambia Civil Aviation Authority. Go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ask them. Personally, I was the one handling overflight and landing clearance. I was the one handling, duty waivers for diplomatic missions and all that. There is nothing mysterious about it, or there is nothing to bluff about it. Is that even the job of a minister? Of course not. That can be handled between Foreign Affairs and the Gambia Civil Aviation Authority. How many Civil Aviation Authority experts do we have, security experts? They are all over that. You know? Coming to meetings and rallies, sitting near the president, talking about Yahya Jammeh's passport, talking about he cannot land here. Did he tell you that he wants to land? Do you know how he intends to come? Do you know? Because he said he wrote. Today, institutions should have been there, handling this in a situation room. Some will come and tell you, oh, he doesn't know we are doing it. I don't know. You are joking. Like I said, do you know what numbers he uses? Do you know when he's number? You absolutely know that Yahya Jammeh will not use numbers that you can trace within the jurisdiction there. Whatever tower you use, you think you can handle him all by yourselves? It's a joke. This is no longer partisan. It shouldn't be an NPP, task. This is a national task. You know? Some of you are just talking about things you have no idea about. The easiest thing, do you know about what people intelligence have studied about places like Macau Island? Do you know there are places in the world that exist that can make passports of any country and they will get it correct? Do you know that? Have you done that job? This is not about meetings and shouting. This is about knowing what you are talking about. Like they say in Wolof, junju nak warna doy borom xel. A signal should be enough for somebody who uses their brain to think. Thank you.